Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most difficult fan challenges in video games. For this list, we'll be looking at the challenges created by fans to add new dimensions to their favorite video games, or just make them much harder. We will only be considering one challenge per game franchise and easily accessible challenges. Nothing that requires extra peripherals. Have you attempted any of these challenges? Are there any we missed? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Asylum Challenge, The Sims franchise. The Sims are remarkably dumb, which is the reason why you need to be the one catering to their every need. But what happens when you can't do that? When they are left to their own devices? That is the Asylum Challenge. In The Sims 2, you set up a house with 8 randomized Sims, but you will only control one. With added build restrictions, you must now use this one Sim to scramble around the house, making sure no one dies. It could be starvation, disease, or just plain stupidity. It can be tremendously difficult, as you can't even see the other Sims' mood levels. Would you be able to survive the asylum? Number 9. Chuck Norris Challenge, The Elder Scrolls franchise. Weapons and armors are for weaklings. The strong defeat dragons in their underwear. The Chuck Norris Challenge has been around for a while, but only began to gain real popularity with Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. You are allowed to use spells for buffs, but you can only do damage through your fists without wearing any armor while completing the main storyline. Thankfully, Oblivion has a lot of support for unarmed combat, sometimes even outweighing traditional weapons. Since then, the challenge has remained, and some have even attempted it in Skyrim, although it is a little more difficult without an unarmed skill tree. Regardless, it's certainly an extra challenge trying to live up to the great bearded legend. Number 8. 6-star wanted level, Grand Theft Auto 4. Have you ever just played GTA to cause chaos? Everyone knows once you commit some crimes, your wanted level goes up and the cops try to eliminate you. The higher your wanted level, the more people attempting to stop you. Well, what if you tried to survive as long as possible on the highest possible wanted level? This certainly isn't a walk in the park, as you'll have endless cars, attack helicopters, and sometimes even tanks coming your way. The Guinness World Record for Grand Theft Auto 4 for a 6-star wanted level is 16 minutes and 16 seconds, but it's open for any wannabe enemy of the state to try. Number 7. No Merchant Run, Resident Evil 4. Running away from a village full of zombies is hard enough for cop Leon Kennedy, but wherever he goes, there always seems to be a shady merchant providing whatever he needs, as long as the coinage is right. However, what would happen if you were to shoot the merchant? Well, on lower difficulties of the original game, he would reappear at his next location, but play it on hard mode and he stays dead, leaving the player to only use what he finds lying around. Once you play without those pit stops, you'll begin to miss that creepy capitalist. It's an easy challenge to start, but a tough one to end. Number 6. Nuzlocke Challenge, Pokemon franchise. Sure, you can catch them all, but you gotta make sure you don't kill them all too. Nintendo's Pokemon games don't have a set difficulty level. We all start the same, and the game gets progressively more difficult as we work our way through. But if you want to up the ante, you have to play the Nuzlocke Challenge. The rules are that you can only catch the first of each Pokemon you encounter, and when yours faint, they're dead. Nicknaming each Pokemon is also a popular rule so that when they die, you feel the heartbreak. It's easy to cheat past all the pain and hardship, meaning those who take on the challenge must be resolute to the end. Number 5. Skyblock, Minecraft. Mojang's classic open-world sandbox is all about surviving the dangers that inhabit it and gathering resources. So imagine if hardcore mode wasn't enough for you, and you had to work with the absolute bare minimum. That's what Skyblock is all about. The Skyblock map is an easy-to-install challenge that places you on a floating island with just enough to survive. It's then up to you to expand and thrive, completing various mini-challenges along the way. It's an adventure only a few can complete, but fortunately, there are plenty of people online who have paved the way for your first playthrough. Number 4. No damage runs, Super Mario Maker series. Mario games have been a mainstay for a lot of different challenge runs. In the original Super Mario Bros., there are speed and note point runs galore. However, nothing is more difficult than the no damage runs. And since Super Mario Maker allows players to submit levels of their creation, attempting to complete them is near masochistic. Many of these player-created maps are near impossible, with a fair few requiring incredibly precise controls as one false move can kill you. While some of these levels do provide power-ups, the most sadistic don't. If you attempt the hardest maps in the game, prepare to have your sanity shaken. Number 3. Cold Run, Dark Souls.
It's a hard reset run, and a single mistake can mean that you need to try again all the way from the very start.
Dark Souls is well known for its unforgiving gameplay. One false move and you're falling to your death or slaughtered. But what if you wanted to make this almost impossible game even harder? That's what the No Bonfire Challenge, or Cold Run, is all about. The one area of solace you can find in the game out of the picture. This means all of its uses are out of the picture. No leveling up, refilling your Estus flasks, repairing items, reversing hollowing, etc. This challenge became so popular, From Software added a reward for it in the sequel. This is only for those who like suffering, and those who do complete it, we have to question why. Number 2. Level 1 Run, Kingdom Hearts. Come on! Square Enix games are full of challenges, stemming back to the original Final Fantasy game with the Party of One challenge, but it gets even harder in Kingdom Hearts. In Proud Mode, there is an ability that restricts Sora from earning any experience, allowing you to remain at level 1 for the entire game. Couple that with no weapon or skill upgrades, and you have made an already difficult game 100 times harder. Fortunately, there are guides online that can help you through this playthrough. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Always War, Civilization franchise, battling one or all opposing civilizations until the end of time. Lower League Management, Football Manager, achieve success with some of the lowest rated teams in the game.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Dark License to Kill, GoldenEye 007 and Perfect Dark. This challenge is so difficult, it's near impossible. The rare classic GoldenEye 007 is lauded for its incredible gameplay. One of the things you can unlock after completing the game are adjustable enemy difficulties. Think your foes aren't tough or accurate enough? Crank those percentages up high and they'll take 10 headshots before being knocked down. Upping these sliders to 1000% makes certain levels ridiculously difficult, where only a select few have been able to get past the dreaded Silo level. Its spiritual successor, 2000's Perfect Dark, was unbeatable for the longest time until 2014. This is one of the most difficult challenges in gaming, so you'd be an absolute beast to even attempt it.
What the hell?
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.